Hey guys, so I was supposed to be doing a unboxing, but I made a separate video for that. You can see it, but this one's for Orpheus versus Unicrest, which I have the stadium out. The stadium's quite jacked up because I brought it almost every day to school. So I'm not gonna put in the I'm not gonna put on the upper part, which is dangerous because the yellow gate is actually made so the Beyblades won't go flying out, which is pretty smart. But this is like travel size, so I didn't bring the objects. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but you could put it on, you could not. It all depends on you. So what I'm going to be doing first, I'm going to spin Orpheus first because he's a defense type and he has the upper side. And then I'll be using unicrest second. Also, if you did not know, these are both level 1s, or star ones, are 1 stars. So as you can see, it's basically Unicrest has some hyper attack. And now he's losing some stamina. This sounds like somebody's gonna burst. I have a feeling it might be Unicrest. Okay, Unicrest stopped. And the flame. So oh wow, there's like barely any damage. It was like barely any damage, and these are like super shiny for level 1s. For level 1s, these are like really shiny, so that makes me think of them as level 4s, because level 4s, they're usually the shiniest ones you see, but sometimes they can be dull, which is pretty sad. But yeah, it's Orpheus 1, Unicrest 0. 3, 2, 1, let it go. Three, two, 1. Oh, I just noticed that I repeated myself like twice, which was giving an unfair advantage to Unicrest. I'll stop doing that right now. Once again, Orpheus won. So, no damage done. A little bit of damage done, but it's only like a little bit. So, I'm guessing the box was telling the truth, kind of, because on the box, you can see that Orpheus and Unicrest smash into each other, but the funny part is they're both halfway to bursting if you look very closely. And it's kind of confusing me because the bays that I have, they're not bursting at all. Which is kind of crazy, but cool. So that means it's 2 Orpheus, 0 to Unicrest. And I'll be doing 5 battles just to give like another Beyblade a chance. 3, 2, 1, layer. Oh, those are some major hits. Oh, it sounds a lot like somebody's gonna burst. Oh wow, Unicrest was this close to bursting. This close. That's crazy. And look at, Orpheus is taking no damage at all. This is what I mean by, this is like the beefiest defense tip ever. I mean, it might be more beefy defense tips. This one's actually pretty good for defense because altogether, Orpheus plus armed plus defense equals, I would say about 9 out of 10 defense. So I guess with 9 out of 10 defense, you really don't see you bursting that much, which is pretty cool. So that means that it's 3 Orpheus and still 0 unicrest. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. These are some very big hits that Orpheus is taking. But it sounds a lot like unicrest might burst. I know I've been saying that a lot, but I feel like unicrest might burst. Unicrest was halfway again. This dude's gonna burst sometime, and Orpheus is gonna make unicrest look bad. Cause the weird part is that it has a lot of agility, which is pretty cool. It also has some defense, some stamina, and some attack. But the driver is the most important part about the Beyblade because it mostly controls it. So, as you can see on the back, unicrest is supposed to have 3 attack, 4 defense, and 3 stamina, which is pretty good. But you know, it's kind of hurting itself at the same time because it has only 3 attack against 9 defense. But let me get back onto this and stop chatting away about how unicrest might lose. Oh wow, unicrest and Orpheus took some pretty big hits. But I think Orpheus is... It's a burst finish for Orpheus. Oh wow, Orpheus, no damage. Orpheus might be the most OP defense type I ever saw. Besides Shadow Orochium, I'm not really sure, Orochimaru, whatever. Or is it Shadow Orchid? I'm not sure. But Orpheus might be like the beefiest defense type that I ever played with. And I played with, like, I made a pretty beefy defense type combo, which I thought was pretty good. And so I faced up against my friend and he bursted me. So I might put my Beyblade against, or not my Beyblade, I might put Orpheus in another video. I might put Orpheus against every last defense combo I can make. So yeah, see y'all guys later or something like that. I'll probably make that video today.